All right, welcome back. So tonight, the comedian Jon Stewart is back hosting The Daily Show for a second Monday night since his surprising return. Now, last week, the comedy news show saw its highest ratings in almost 6 years, but the reviews weren't all stellar, especially on the left. Some on the left angry that Stewart spent much of the show criticizing President Biden, with one fan saying, quote, "I'll never forgive you." Joining us now, NewsNation contributor, media critic Steve Krakauer. He's written an op-ed in The Hill claiming that, quote, Jon Stewart is about to learn a hard truth about the state of media and culture. Steve, good to have you back on again. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, look, Jon Stewart, it's a very different environment than Jon Stewart was in when he left in 2015, which, as we all know, he left in August of 2015. It was just mere 2 months after Donald Trump took the big escalator ride down, obviously before he really started gaining steam in the Republican primary and then, of course, winning. So it's completely different now. And yes, I mean, there was another headline, Rolling Stone, he appalled the left for the betrayal of his own side. I mean, this is what he's facing. And I will say this, sure, maybe he's up for it. He's up for the challenge of the incentive structure that exists now of people yelling at him on X and other social media platforms on his, quote, own side. But we'll see, because we've seen person after person, they have to really hold strong in their beliefs if they're daring to just go a little bit over the line of stating the obvious about Joe Biden's cognitive issues. They're going to get this sort of backlash now. That's the environment we're in.
Julia, I don't think the left thought that, like he's the target. The left was basically his base, right? Before he left. And then all of a sudden he comes back after, what is that, 8 years, 9 years? And they're upset with what they saw in the first episode. I don't know if he would have expected that.
Well, I think the left, there are members of the left, of the Democratic Party, particularly younger voters who are watching Jon Stewart, millennials like myself. I had a lot of friends from high school and college who were talking about this, but they agree with Jon Stewart and that they think Biden is too old. I think what you're seeing, this backlash, might be from more of maybe an older portion of the left or maybe a more establishment portion that is going to be more favorable or sympathetic to Biden.
Are you talking to me?
No. Side-eye.
All right, well, from the host of a TV show to the host. Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.